review of the Edgenuity lesson, figures in the coordinate plane. On the quiz for this section, there are a lot of questions that just give a figure in the coordinate plane, and it says like what property would make this a rectangle, or what would we have to know to say that this is a kite. So if you haven't already asked for me to send you this Venn diagram here, or you haven't like screenshotted it in this video, let me know and I'd be happy to email it to you. Just lists out all the properties that you need to look for to decide what type of quadrilateral you have. There are also a lot of questions similar to this one, where it says what is the perimeter of whatever the shape is. So this one is saying what is the perimeter of triangle LMN. So to find the perimeter, that's when you add up all the side lengths, we have to figure out what those lengths are. Whenever you have a horizontal line like this, you can just count the boxes. So from N to L, that's 1, 2, 3 units. Whoops. Okay, so then when you have a diagonal line, you have to use the distance formula. So the coordinates of N, oops, sorry, wrong pen there, are -1, 4, L is at 2, 4, and M is at -2, 1. So first, let's say I want to find the distance of N. So I'm going to put distance of NM. As a reminder, the distance formula, I'll just write it out first, is the square root of x2 minus x1 squared, so the x coordinates, plus y2 minus y1 squared. So for NM, the difference of the x coordinates is going to be -1 minus -2 squared plus 4 minus 1 squared. So -1 minus -2, remember minus a negative turns it into a positive. So it's really -1 plus 2, so we have 1 squared, plus 4 minus 1 is 3 squared. So 1 plus 9, which is the square root of 10. There are no perfect squares in 10, so we're just going to leave it like that. So this distance here is root 10. So next, let's find the distance of ML. Okay, so x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1 squared. Again, 2 minus -2 is going to change that to a positive. So 2 plus 2 is 4. And then 4 minus 1 is 3. So we end up with the square root of 16 plus 9, which is 25, and the square root of 25 is a whole number 5. Okay, so if we add up all of our lengths here, we end up with 3 plus 5 plus root 10. Now, when you have integers and irrational numbers, you can't put them together. So you can put these two together. 3 plus 5 is 8. But you cannot add on the root 10 without making it a decimal. These are not like terms, and you just leave them apart. It would be the same as having like x plus 4. That doesn't become 4x. It stays x plus 4.